Use sharp turns, or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Thief! You are filth!
Altair, it is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk el-Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk el-Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Muallim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Thief! You are filth! Thief! You are filth!
Help me! Somebody help me!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Help! Please help!
You've something to say.
Dare steal in my presence?
Come along when you do. Another minute and they would have made off.
What happened to this poor soul?
Who's done this? Tell me!
Who did this? Hello, my friend.
God almighty.
You look well.
What happened?
No!
What happened here?
Kill him!
Time to die!
We have this under control. ثمن خطاياك ثمن خطاياك
I've done nothing wrong.
Thief! You are filth!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
What is it? Stealing my presents? That will cost you your life!
Please help!
على رسلك.
I'll have your head! You're mine! May God have mercy on your soul! Over here! I will end your life!
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Altair, my friend. Is something wrong? Has Tamir been delayed? Has he left the city?
Everything is fine, Rafik.
Ah, I see. Then why return so soon? Wait, do not answer. It is not for me to question your ways. I am certain no matter how strange your approach to this task, you will succeed.
God have mercy.
What happened to this poor soul? Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Won't anyone help me?
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You look familiar.
Tell me, please.
Pay for your life! She's a
Thank God, you saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
He's a murderer!
Stop this man before he kills again!
If you need help, you know where to find me.
Oh my.
What's he doing that for?
Quick, guards! He's killed someone! Quickly, he just killed someone!
I saw him kill someone!
All right. Something caught your eye? Now, why is he doing that? You want to...
Anything you like? Hey, come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything perfectly priced. You won't find better prices anywhere. Thief! You are thief!
Damn fool must be out of his mind!
Please, sir.
Such a
tell me
strange
when
man.
No, you don't understand. I
the
have
right
nothing.
place. You dare open my
Filthy heretic!
Yeah. Believe your eyes.
Just have a look. Calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client. We need more time. This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you? Neither. What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now. I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination, it is a difficult route. Would that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses. I have done all I can. It is not enough. Then perhaps you ask too much. Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me? Please, Tamir. I meant no insult. Then you should have kept your mouth shut. No! Stop! Stop? I'm just getting started. Stop! You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me?
No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
Could you spare a few coins? My family is undone. Could you spare a few coins?
You there! Yes, you! Come! Come! See what I can offer!
Just a little money, I beg.
Absolutely.
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
But he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Don't let him get away! Get out of the way! Stop these men! You won't get away from me! You cannot run forever! I will cut you! You will not get away from me! Kill him! Stop him! I have exactly what you need. Tell me what I have to offer. That will cost you your life! Don't let him be! You cannot hide forever! Give up! You know it to run! Get out of my way! Head and stick! I am the Philippines to anything you can't how could we have lost him?
I've got better things to do. Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafiq, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Malim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
out of the machine, Mr. Miles?
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Let's go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
So why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turned the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Then, let me sum it up for you. The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts, large and small. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late. Ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
You will die here!
You must be busy. I understand. Do not merely hold them.
Don't do that again!
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed guard, you should...
What can I say? That probably moved. Is he trying to fight? Verteidigt! Wird seine Strafe nicht entkommen! Stay on it! Stell dich seinem göttlichen Urteil! Ja! Let's go!
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Good sir, I'm just an old man.
Move. There's nowhere to go. I'll hunt you down. Why are they fighting? You die here. Out of the way. Out of my damn way. Get along. I'll get you. Out of my way. Get it. Look everywhere. Look out the way. He's here. You can't get away from me! Take him down! Get him! Behind him! Get him! Back him! There! Get him! I'll see him dead already to be here. Leave now! Your life ends up now! Give up! You can't run forever! I bit him! You can't get away from me! You can't run forever! I'll get him! You can't get away from me!
He's gonna hurt himself, and when he does, I will help the Jew. He should stop acting like a child.
Hear about Elaine?
The archer who guards the eastern wing?
Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work, knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now?
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
But would you please not do that again? Every time we cast them out of Acre and push them from the countryside. Now
he's going to hurt himself, and when he does,
begging Saladin to Stop! You must not trespass here. Death to the assassin! That will cost you your life.
He should stop acting like a child.
You are not. What was that you called us before, eh? Heathen? What was that you called us before, eh? Heathen? Don't try to run. There's nowhere to go. Yell all you want. It changes nothing. Yell all you want. It changes nothing. Will you be quiet? No one's going to help you. Yell all you want. It changes nothing. What was that you called us before, eh? Heathen? Will you be quiet? No one's going to help you. Yell all you want. It changes nothing.
What's wrong with him? Don't touch me!
You think you
Who could have done such a thing? What happened to this poor...
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you. I'll see to it that they hear this tale and know what it is to be a true hero.
over here! Assassin! Kill him!
You can't do that! You have to kill someone! God!
don't understand.
He should stop acting like a child.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Won't anyone help me?
What the hell do you
Anyone
want?
help me?
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Muallim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
Citizens, I'll have your hands. In your beliefs, though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our warriors to victory. First in Acre, soon in Jaffa. Be not afraid. Fear and doubt are the weapons of our enemies. Do not listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of confusion. If you find yourself tempted, go and pray. Ask God for direction. If your heart is pure, He will surely answer. We've turned away from God, and so He punishes us, sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates. But God is also merciful, and our past misdeeds may be forgotten. All we need do is ask. And so I say to you, repent, lay down before Him and confess your sins. He will forgive, such is His nature. And beg forgiveness we must, for only when our hearts and minds are cleansed can victory be assured. Spartans are routed at every turn. We cast them out of Acre and push them from the countryside. Richard's army. He is great by God. It is only a matter of time, friend.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in your beliefs. So the road is long and your trials many. Know that God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our warriors to victory. First in Acre, soon in Jaffa. Be strong and firm. Be not afraid. Give up fear and doubt. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must all...
Could you come, brother? I could use that blade of yours. There's too many archers about. This makes it difficult for me to work. Kill them. All of them. And I might be able to assist you in your campaign against the Mad Doctor. Keep in mind, however, that you must do this without being seen. Should you be discovered, they'll sound the alarm and you'll be forced to try again.
Stay strong, citizens. Remain fixed in your beliefs, though the road is long.
We had a deal, brother. Honor your end of it, and I will honor mine.
God watches over you. It is His hand that guides our warriors. Evil in their hearts. And so blessed Richard, King and Savior, now stands against them, defending us from their wicked ways. The Saracens are routed at every turn. We cast them out of Acre and forced them from the countryside. Now they retreat to the south, begging Saladin to save them. But he will not succeed, for none can withstand the might of King Richard's army. He is graced by God. It is only a matter of time, friends, before all the land is ours once more, just as it was meant to be. Away from God. And so he sends hordes of heathen warriors to gather at our gates. But God is also merciful, and our past misdeeds may be forgotten. All we do is ask.
And do not want to do that again.
Repent. Lay down before Him and when He does, I will stand firm. Forgive. Do not give up. Without our support, Richard and his men cannot hope to...
Well done, Altair. With those archers dead, I can be about my business. Take this. It's some sort of work order for repairs to Garnier's hospital. Perhaps it'll be of use to you.
Provide aid. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We must all do our... them in their cause. Tend to your fields. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice in service to the Lord. We must all do our part.
Altair? How fares your search for Garnier?
I know when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your own. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
do your part.
Do not listen to their lies.
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Watch yourself. Please be more careful.
No, help! Help me! Help me! Please! You must help me!
Enough, my child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right.
No!
Give me your hand.
Don't touch me! Not again!
Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you.
Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls! I saw! But not mine! No! You'll not have mine!
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice.
Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him.
You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the
You
other.
can't keep me here. I'll escape again.
No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them. I'm so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do?
Why did you do
I trust today is better.
What do you want?
Only to help you.
No! You want to hurt me. It's all you've done since you brought me here.
Child, the very fact that we're having this conversation shows that we've made progress. Or do you forget the way you once were?
Remember the fall of glory.
It'll come back in time, and you'll see.
You must be
Let go your burden.
I'll rest now, yes. The endless dream calls to me. But before I close my eyes, I must know what will become of my children.
You mean the people made to suffer your cruel experiments? They'll be free now to return to their homes.
Homes? What homes? The sewers? The brothels? The prisons that we dragged them from?
You took these people against their will.
Yes. What little will there was for them to have. Are you really so naive? Do you appease a crying child simply because he wails? But I want to play with fire, Father. What would you say? As you wish. But then you'd answer for his burn.
These are not children, but men and women full grown.
In body, perhaps, but not in mind. Which is the very damage I sought to repair. I admit, without the piece of Eden, which you stole from us, my progress was slowed. But there are herbs, mixtures, and extracts. My guards are proof of this. They were madmen before I found and freed them from the prisons of their own minds. And with my death, madmen they will be again.
You truly believe you were helping them?
It's not what I believe. It's what I know.